Charleston, South Carolina is absolutely gorgeous and steeped with so much Civil War history. I certainly hope I'm able to spend more time here next time I come to see more sights I didn't get to see nearly enough. This was a great match, and I performed pretty well. It was good enough to win the bug division, but there were a lot of things I wish I could have done better.
Master and division champion, Brandon Jackson.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, thank you. Oh, got two of them. Yeah. Thanks, fellas. Yeah, congratulations. Thanks, bro.
The warm-up stage was limited, 3 to the body, 1 to the head, 7.5 seconds clean. Stage 1 was a 14-round stage requiring 1 shot per each target, with barrels set up in an L shape. You could either go straight left on the draw or back and to the right. Most people went back and to the right because it worked out better for their stage plans, but in my case, I went left first. If I'd gone right, I would have had 2 standing reloads. Going left allowed me to only do 1. Stage went okay, about 19 seconds, down 1.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 2 was almost like it was made for Bug or Revolver. It was 3 positions, 6 rounds at each position. The only thing is, you have to treat it like it's a limited stage, especially when there's steel involved. You have no makeups. You have to go 1 for 1. The stage went pretty well. It was 1875, down 0. I thought I dropped a 1, that's why you hear me grunt, but it turned out it was a 0.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Ah!
Stage 3 was a table start. It was also a bug-friendly stage. 3 positions, 6 rounds from each. The right steel activates the drop turner, which you had to be very careful to shoot 2 zeros because you had no makeups. It went well, 19 seconds, I dropped 2 points.
Yep.
Stand by.
Stage 4 was a fun one. It had a vision barrier trap later in the stage. You had to be cautious where you reloaded. This match had a lot of headshots, really tight non-threats, and some dangerous shoot-through non-threats behind targets. You had to be very cautious where you shot your zeros. This stage went well. It was 24.5 seconds. Wish it could have been faster, and I dropped 1 point.
Stand by.
Stage 5 had an awkward start position. You had to be very weary of your draw to make sure you didn't break the 180. It went very well. I shot to 5 in the first position and then dumped rounds in the second and third position in order to keep myself from having to do a slide lock reload on this stage. It had a drop turner on it, which I shot just fine, but I was in such a hurry to get to the drop turner after I shot the steel that the static target in between the two, I ended up dropping 2 very well grouped shots in the down 1. So that was down 2 right there. I shot it in 21.5, down 3.
Hey, if you're
Stage 6 had a challenging swinger, sometimes referred to as a monkey. I stage planned in a way that left me with plenty of rounds to shoot at the monkey at the end. I could have done better on this stage. It was 27.5 seconds. The only target I was down on was the monkey, and I shot at it 6 times. I still dropped 1 point. And unfortunately, the last non-threat that you see in the video, which is in between 2 targets, I clipped that for a plus 5 seconds.
Bye. If you're finished, I'll let you clear fly forward.
Stage 7 included a door that you had to open, and it had a swinger as the very last target. There wasn't a good way to stage plan to have extra rounds for the swinger. I ended up going into that last position with only 6 rounds, needing 6 hits, and the swinger being one of those targets. So I elected to just take my time, not be aggressive on the swinger, shoot 1 for 1 and shoot zeros, which I did. This was 22.5 seconds clean. Stage 8 was a table start, sit, and shoot. There were 2 levels of priority, so you could shoot it any way you wanted as long as you shot the center target last. It's interesting, I immediately came up with a Karyoptic stage plan, a 10-round plan, but with a bug gun, there were like 4 or 5 different ways to shoot this, and I went back and forth which one was best. It depended upon the timing of the swingers, exactly where I wanted to reload, and how many transitions back and forth I had to do. Bug's complicated. It turned out pretty good. I shot it in 23.5 seconds, and I did drop 3 points on this stage.
Bye. Finished. I'm going to show clear. Yeah, clear. Slide forward, pull the trigger, and holster. Range is clear. 23:37. She's such an itty bitty little car.
Yeah, no, and I suck with it too.
Stage 9 was actually my first stage of the match. I enjoy these kind of stages, up close and fast, but they slow it down a little with non-threat placement. I had to dump rounds at each position in order to make my reloads work. But it went good, 20 seconds, and I dropped 2 points.
Bye.
Stage 10 was our standard stage. It was my second stage of the match. I know to play defense on stages like this and just shoot for points. I got a little carried away and I dropped quite a few points on this one. For the match, I was 27 points down, 13 of which were, 1s and 2s and 3s here and there throughout the stages. I dropped 14 points on this single stage, more than the whole rest of the match combined. Each string was limited, and I shot it in 24 seconds, down 14.
Stand by.
Cool down stage, 4 to the body, 2 to the head, unlimited, 4 seconds, clean. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all your info and your feedback. Feel free to leave a comment, and we will see you next time.
Bye.